Alright guys, and here, welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. I'm here in the tower in my house, and you'll see the roof has changed. It's no longer spruce, it is now copper. I've decided to alter the material from spruce to copper. It helps the roof stand out a little bit better than what it did previously. Come land, thank you. It stands out a bit better against the mountain at the background, and that will oxidize over time to the green. I think it looks a lot better and stands out a lot nicer as well. So that is happy with that, although I've used quite a bit of copper. Now, last episode I did say I've got a plan for this valley area and what it's going to do for industry, and with all these mountains around here, this is going to be a mining town. Around here they've been mining for ores. All the precious ores are inside these mountains, and this is where all that work is taking place. So we'll be changing this valley, predominantly this valley down here, around to here, maybe in sort of bit that way as well, into a mining colony. There will be a range of buildings to do with that, homes and buildings connected with mining. For example, straight away I've got this massive hole over here with a chicken in. So this little bit, I believe, just goes back out up to there. But then down here we've got this massive hole, which I don't know if it leads into the ground or whether it just stops here. I'm actually looked yet. I've got no torch on me. I can't tell. It looks like it might just end there, but there are other holes in the area. So, stuck. Right. So I want some torches. I'm going to look at some of these caves. This is a prime one though. Whether it stops there or not, we can always dig it down. It also may go down there a little bit as well. I'm thinking first we're going to have a look around the area of what some caves we've got down here. See what different mines there are, because there's going to be multiple mine shafts around here, because looking, there's mountains here, here, and potentially as well, as we go around the loop, around this mountain here, there may be some other mine shafts into the hills around here, so they're not just focused on one little spot. I think we can add a range of mine shafts around here, along with buildings to do with mining in the area, and their homes and associated businesses as well. And these are going to be, the key mining area in this world, what provides ores and the gems and life forth to other areas and other kingdoms as well. So first is first, I want to try and mark off some mine spots, so I'm going to grab some torches and let's go for a little walk around the valley. Okay, here we go. I've got a couple of cave entrances for mine entrances. We've got another one we can make it into one as well. So we've got the one near the home. That's fine there. That's a pond. I didn't notice that there was there. To do something with that, I think. And then keep going a bit further around. There's this cave here. And then a bit further around again here. This might be a bit far away, but it is a possibility of one. We've got one there as well. I think I didn't go right around the back here because I'm quite out of the loop, but if I need to, I can come back here and want to add something in. Okay, what's this? Ow, in the face. We've got this one here as well. I never actually saw this one. Let me get some stone without wrecking the landscape, and we'll mark this one. There's a cave up there as well. This has got a floating tree and a bit of rock. A big over space back here. This might be a possibility for one. It's quite open back here as well, this valley. Back over here. We're back around to here, and it's this one I want to have a look at first. This is going to be the main centre for the mining. Hi chicken, do you like your cave up here? Right, so I need to clear a bit of these trees down anyway and level this land off, but as it comes down here, I'm just going to chuck my rockets this way. I'm thinking from up here, when you look down to here, you've got a big wide staircase going down. We'll level this off, because this comes out this side to this ravine. And I can do the same on this side. And this likewise comes out into it as well. That comes out of there. So I'm thinking now I'm going to take out a lot of the stone in the middle here. All this gap here. It's open right to the edge of the ravine. And then we'll put some sort of barrier on there. But first I want to go down into the ravine and have a look at what is down there. Because I also want sparkling down there, I'm guessing. And if you can notice as well, if I come back here, I've got my Santa skin on. It's Christmas, so I thought, let's get into the Christmas spirit and get my Santa skin on. I'm going to be putting my full armor on this time. I'm not going to go with the elytra. Let's go see what Mr. Sparkle is over here. I'm assuming it's just probably a skeleton. There's a couple of skeletons down there anyway, we'll leave them alone for the moment. But I'm interested in going right down below. I'd like some blackstone for this build. For the moment, I'm going to create a temporary stair down here, and then we'll go and see how far deep we can get. Okay, we've been working my way down here slowly. Thin gap through here. And there's a mine shaft down there. That's good. But I'm now curious, what level am I here now? I'm at -4, so I'm now in the deep slate only territory. Let's have a look at how deep this can go. Also, regularly placing torches just to get rid of all the dark spots. There we go. Okay, we've got a bit of lava underneath this bit of a pond. I'm down here, -26. Okay, we can worry about that anyway. And also the mineshaft might take us to other places, which have not been explored just yet. I'll tell you what, we'll come back down here to the mineshaft another day and do that. What I'm going to do is, while I'm down here, grab some of this deep slate, take it back with me. I might take back some of the tuft as well, as that is here. Okay, there's a spider. There we go. There was a spider. So I'm assuming. Okay, I've just seen something. I need to mark you there. I'm just going to check this out because that looks very much like a lush cave to me. This could be quite nice underneath here as well. I can hit a creeper. That was behind me. Oh, where did he come from? We have a lush cave ceiling. There was a diamonds there. There they are. Let's pick these up while we're here. Yeah, we've got a lush. It's not a floor, it's just a ceiling. The lush cave, but it looks very nice hanging down here. And there's more lava down that way. But it is nice having the ceiling like this. You can maybe turn this into a bit more of a cave area, lush cave area. But let me gather some materials. We'll head back out to the surface, and then we'll see about creating our main building for our mining enterprise out here. Okay, right, down here, I've cleared out that big chunk of stone. I think I might get rid of some of this as well and just maybe have it a bit more open. But I've got it now coming to a point of here, where you can see the drop off down going forward. There's down there to explore still. So we need to do some sort of, this will be like the entrance way going down into this mine. Think about some sort of like, I need some like a bubble elevator and stuff like that installed somewhere. Some safety valves and some stairs going down. That's all fine, we can do that later. But right now I want to sort out the building on top. So basically there'll be a big building will be of buffers, and there'll be some stairs down into this level, down to that level, and then into the mine. Building up here, I'm going for like an L-shaped building. So this is a wide main part here. This will be the main part of the building. It'll go up so high. So it'll go up to here so high. And then I want to bring it across to this wall here, and then cover all that up. This will remain open, but then this isn't anything in particular. But let's say this will be the main building side where you can go in and out to the mines, and this will be maybe some sort of storage area. And we've got introduced the copper roof for our house over there. We've added the copper in here. I want to add copper into one of the roofs onto this building, but that's going to be a common factor around a lot of the buildings in here. They'll all have one part of the roof at least will be copper. I want to just come in here and just put in some deep slate. This is going to just use it as a underneath layer just to lift everything up a little bit. So we just raise everything, all this up too high. I've got some of these other logs to block off the ends. Right, here we go. I've modified the frame a bit as well. I decided, before I dive into this, let's go into Creative World and have a little play around. So I've got, this is 7. These are wider as well. And I made this side wider as well to come around here. I'm just going some dark oak trees because I'm going to need some dark oak wood shortly. So it's a bit bigger of a build. This will be 1 story, that will be 2, and then I might extend it back a bit and put something just cover over there. We'll see how it goes. But what I want to do now is, now I've stripped all this wood in here. In fact, what I'll do this little section over here of top to both halves. The first floor and the second floor over here, and then I can get it all put in off camera. Let me just pop you there, you there, you there, and then you there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take this along here, same again here. I can put a little frame in around here. And then this side is going to be filled in with stone bricks. The door will be in one of these two here anyway, so but I'll put the doors and windows in later. I have no idea where window placements are going to be at the moment. I'm just going to make sure this is all filled in. I can worry about window placements at a later date. Later on in the video we'll sort out window placements. And this next floor I'm going to do is first things first is just come out over here. This is why I've not put any barrels in up here because you won't see them. Actually, you know what? I might just leave this open. If I have a pathway going down here, maybe I've got like a balcony over here, something like that. Maybe I can walk onto the balcony. That could be an option. So anyway, that's a good distraction. So then I'm going to come up here and then on here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now again along. Then on this side now, get rid of the logs there. I'm going to come in with some jungle. Jungle actually goes quite well with the stripped. Let me just put the jungle in here. There we go. That's the basic of the walls going up. I'll texture that in with some of the stripped jungle planks, and then I'll texture some of this stone into here. And then I can also come on the inside up here. Like so. Starting to add a little bit of decor in here. Again, we can also add further things down here as well. I've got the polished deep slate there, and then I've got the stairs on there just to give it a little bit of depth and variation in there. But I think that looks quite nice because we'll have a little balcony out here coming up to it. This will be one story, exactly the same as that all around here. Then we'll get a roof on here and then a roof on here. But let me get the rest of these walls up and then we'll look at the roof. And now that is looking a lot better. I've added the barrels into the bottom bit there just to give that a bit extra detail going up there. Still need something more in these gaps here. We'll work on that going forward, but that's looking a lot nicer now. There's no supporting pillars in the middle there because we're about to start putting the roof on this part and then put the roof on that part. So can I get straight across from here? I can. Excellent. So got dark oak for dark oak trim on this roof here. So let's put this dark oak in here. These are half slabs, and then I'm just going to stagger this up slightly. Move on to there, and then we'll come back on this side with some trim, and then these should then meet in the middle, like so. This dark, and then we'll put again down this side. Now I have to decide which roof is going to be copper, which isn't. This will be the easiest one because it's less space, but that might look the better one. Let me get the trim on that one up there, and this one is going to be a little bit more difficult because I want to put like an arc goes over there, and I was playing around on creative with this, and it was complete and utter nightmare to be perfectly honest. Right, let me try and do this. Let me see if I can do this and I'll show you when I've done it. Okay, there we go, that's the archway. It's curved in quite nicely there. And that's fine. I need to repeat that on the other side. And then I think I might do that one in copper actually. Use a lot more copper, but I think it will look a lot better. This one I will use, I've got a little bit with me. Spruce slabs, put a few in just to get them in place. But then that will then go around here like so. I fill that in. I've got no more spruce slabs on me, have I? No. Although I've got a workbench, I can get them in. Get the spruce slabs in there. I'll go get some copper from over in my little storage area. We'll get a roof onto there. And then that is the basic outside shape done. We just now need to start working on the interior because right now you can't even get into this building, let alone anything else. So we need to sort that out. So let me crack on. I've got a bit of work to do and I'll return shortly. Okay, right, the current state of play. Roof is all filled in on top up there and also here as well. I filled that in for the moment because I'm not sure if it'll stay or jungle. I'm sure I can add some decor into it. If I added a staircase in, come up here, might fill that in, I'm not sure. And then this comes into here. I put a floor in here just because there was a big massive hole below. Nothing on the upper floor just yet. But I could probably get a floor above there as well. Floor here, and then probably a floor as well, and have a ceiling at the top. This will be the storage area. I've not filled that gap in yet. And then down here, I can get down the gap. This will be the entrance to the mine. So what I need to do is work out where I'm going to put a staircase going into here. What I'm going to actually is fill in these. Let's come into here a second. I want to fill this up into here. That, I'll do the same here. That, and then this I think is the middle bit. It is. So what I'll do, I'm going to take this out a bit here, and then a little bit more And then what I'll do is I'll put a stair there and a stair there. So it's giving you this archway through into here, and then we can have stairs going down into there. I keep hearing if there's cars outside. I'm waiting for a plumber to turn up, and hopefully we'll turn up this morning. But I think that will work. This floor will need replacing as well. If you come into here, if we're gonna get some oak planks here as a marker, I would say here. I'll pull it back one more. So that's my marker to go into this room here. And again, we can always divide this off as well, like that, and have a double door coming into here, and this could be the way down. I would imagine, probably. Maybe one more. From here, I have stairs going down into so far. And again, it might be down here, and then we might have to put a staircase in going that way. Or could we do stairs coming back this way? So say we start from here. Put a piece of dirt there, and we'll go you there and you there. Take you out, and then you out. Piece of dirt there. So that's plenty of space walking down into here. I always lower this if I want to one more level. We can have further storage under here if we want to as well. And then we can put a staircase going down into there. I think that will work quite nicely. I think I need to clear out in here now and get this staircase in place going down to here. This is where I'll stop today. I'm not going to go any further. Might need to put some gates into there. I think let me just take you out. And then whatever flowing, I think this will be more stone flowing down here, but that'll basically block that off down there, and that's the dark corner, isn't it? So put light there. I think that will work. I think that will work for my entrance in, and then a bit of deco inside here. I think we are about there. So let me crack on and get the rest of these floor levels in, because if that's going in, that's going down that way. We could always have a staircase this way. Actually, let me just try this. So here we could then reverse that staircase to have this going up now to the next level, which will be here, like so. Probably 1, 2, 1 off. But then I've got a staircase up to this level, and then I just need something up into the vaulted ceiling up there. Brilliant. Things worked out. I need to get that all put in place, and then we'll see where we're at from there. Okay guys, we are back and it is complete. Let's have a quick look. And there we go. That is our build. Some of the roof has already started to oxidize slowly as we go around anyway. This one hasn't, so I'm assuming I've been over there. This hasn't been actually activated. But there we go. I've started to add a little pathway coming out from the building itself down to the ground. I did have to stop though. And that is because I get so far and I know, where is it? There we go. In here, we've got a massive ravine here. We'll go down on the ground. I think we can do something with this. More cave goes off that way as well. I think we could maybe use this as a feature somewhere in the valley, but that's that side. Pathway coming up into the building, the entrance to the mine. Up here into the front door. There we go. Welcome office. You have to sign in to go into the mines. That's the map we made initially of the whole area where there's Whiteford Isle. This is where we are now. We need a name for the valley down here. Any ideas? Put them in the comments down below. This is a zoomed in map of the whole area. I will take a locked copy of this, and then I will have, like I did with the Whiteford Island, the starter situation and then the current update situation. But we'll come through into here. Staircase will go up and down. In here is the storage for all our precious jewels and metals as they come out. So all my coppers here laid out, organised there. Anything left to be smelted. Likewise, there's no iron in there, but there's some load of iron up there, what we find. And then all the jewels and gems and so forth. Some spare chests if we need them going down the line. Upstairs, there's nothing at the moment. I don't know what to show to put up here. Maybe have some like little quarters for the mines to sort of rent a bed in, something like that. Maybe offer some sort of food. That could be a possible option for up there. Little workbench down here with an engine chest on it. It's coming down here. Additional storage for any other general blocks we pull out the mine. And then it's a bit more open, a bit more not as neat and tidy up here because it's, you know, you can straight out the mine here. Stairs coming down here, another sort of entrance here. We can always add further storage there if we want to, and this is where we go. So I've cleared out a lot more of that stone there. Still got some more if I want to take it out. I'm not quite sure yet. It's quite open now. Then we get this point where this is the way down, and this is what we'll be working on at some point in the future. Pop our way down to the mine, and stairs all the way down to the lowest levels. We can get that put in place for use in the future. But this is the start of the industry in this area. This is going to be a mining town. This is the first mine opened up. I'm quite pleased with how this has come out. Also, all the jungle up there, and I just added in those spruce stripped logs just to break it up a little bit. But yeah, this has been quite a nice little build to do. I'll say a little build, quite a big build. Round the back is still open. I'm not put a pathway in here yet, but I might do that. I think I probably will do that at some point. Oop. Let's go up this way. There's a tree in the way now. I can always add an additional path this way. Or I could just block it all off, perhaps, and put like a barrier here to stop people falling in. But yeah, that is another way in as well. But it fits in quite nicely here, and there is the entrance to the mine there. We can start now looking at the pathways between here and our home, and then we can also look at other buildings we're going to put in this area. I've got a few ideas. Any other ideas, put them in the comments down below of what we could put into here to fit in with this area. But on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up from here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or subscribing if you haven't done already, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.